Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video of Hubert, and welcome back to another update for my Buffalo State Hospital Minecraft map. It has been quite some time since the last update, but I'm finally back. And so as you can see, we are standing just outside, out the front of the administration building, once again. And so as you can see, still got a lot of work ahead of me for the 4th floor. Don't have too much done there, but the first 3 floors, as for, the exterior as well as interior, are pretty much done here for the most part. So as you can see, I even got the doors in. The front doors here for the main entrance. And so we have, the foyer here, and got all of the different rooms laid out. We got the main staircase here, and also, some windows. I added some of the windows on the back, so now there's some light coming in through the back, so it's not as dark as it used to be. So here's a staircase that connects the 2nd floor to the 3rd floor. I assume it's the same as the one on the 1st to 2nd floor, although I'm not sure. That could possibly change. Again, this is kind of almost like a research project, so some stuff could change because I am finding out new stuff as I build this. So there's still some stuff that I'm not quite sure how it's supposed to look. So I just kind of take my best guess at it. But you got the 4th floor. Here's the 5th floor. So yeah, by the next update, I definitely do want to have like the towers in place, or at the very least actually kind of really start working on them, as well as the roofs. That's kind of a goal of mine. But you got male wards. Still kind of need to work on the outbuildings. I haven't really done a whole lot of progress on those. I've been putting those off for a little bit. There is also some other stuff I have to do before I can kind of actually start working on them. So my main focus has been on the main building here, the Kirkbride building here. And so that's kind of the final look at the administration building there. And then we have Male Ward A. So you do see I kind of have the floor for the attics in place. So now the 3rd floor has an actual ceiling to it, as well as some of the other Male Ward buildings. The floor right underneath the attic has an actual ceiling now. So the roof is probably going to be in place by the next update, I'm hoping. So I can have kind of the attic done for the most part. So yeah, here is the attic, kind of your first look at it here. So yeah, it's just going to be brick here and wood flooring, nothing too interesting. And so yeah, down here on the 3rd floor, so it's got an actual ceiling now, so it's not just exposed to the elements like it was in the last couple of videos. So yeah, staircase here. Really like the staircases. They turn out very nice. And so just kind of flying through everything. So yeah, like all the rooms are laid out. There's no furniture, but you have the actual rooms laid out. And so here's the basement. It's pretty dark down here. But you kind of get an idea of what this looks like here. I still need to work on a couple of areas. But mostly everything is here. So here's one of the curved connectors here. And so it's got this staircase here. It's a diagonal staircase, which is, of course, always fun to do in Minecraft. And going into Male Ward B here. So yeah, more staircases. It's very similar to Male Ward A, except it's a little bit smaller. So yeah, 2nd floor and then 3rd floor. So yeah, each floor is like basically the same. So there really aren't that really any differences between floors. Except for, like the staircase. And there's also like a room at the end That doesn't exist on the first and second floor because there's no connector there. So yeah, another diagonal staircase. So yeah, these staircases allow you to like pass through the building. So if you're on the front lawn and you're trying to get to the back, you can just use the staircases and go through a connector instead of having to like go around the entire building. That's what those are for. So yeah, male ward C, which is the first brick ward. So here's a dining room, which is still not done, but you do have a staircase. So yeah, it's only 2 floors. So yeah, male ward C and D are 2 floors. And then yeah, you just have the attic up here. So yeah, this was really what I was working on for quite a while, just trying to complete all of the interior for the other wards. And say another connector here. So yeah, this is between C and D. And again, you got doors, and I will add staircases later on. And so here's male ward D. This was actually, did not look like this in the last update. It was basically just like the basic outline. But I do have it in place. And you can see it's very similar to male ward C, except the section on the left is more narrow. So you can see there's only like 2 windows, spots for 2 windows, instead of 3 like male ward C. So the wards, they get smaller the further out you go. And so yeah, there's basically a staircase and then the attendance room on that side. But everything else is basically the same. So yeah, you got that area in the middle with all of the rooms and the 2 dormitories. So yeah, it's just basically a lot of the same thing over and over again. So even though the ward buildings are all different, they do have a lot in common. So you can kind of see, yeah, it's basically a repeat at this point, just the same rooms. Again, 2 floors as well. And you got the 2 staircases, 1 on each side. And then last but not least, we do have male ward E. So here's your first look at its interior. So yeah, these are patient rooms. There's 2 patient rooms there. And then this hallway here with more patient rooms. And this right here is the dining room. And of course, it would have a dumbwaiter going down to the basement. And you can see that male ward E is the smallest of the wards. And it's also the only one that is 1 story tall. So unlike the others that are 3 and 2, this one is only 1 story tall. So it's very small. But that basically completes the east wing of Buffalo State Hospital here. This is what it looks like. It's very big, and the Minecraft render distance, they kind of nerfed it, so it's not as... You can't load in as many chunks now. I remember when I first started playing Minecraft, the render distance used to be a lot bigger. I think it was something like 48, but they brought it down to 32, which is really unfortunate because if it were higher, you would basically be able to see the entire wing uninterrupted. So I've been looking into some mods that can do that. I know there's some mods out there where you can like increase the render distance above the 32. So that is something I do kind of want to see. But for the time being, I'm kind of just focused on building this. So yeah, that's basically it for the video, guys. I'm just kind of gonna fly you through the basements now, see what those look like. And so yeah, we have, that goes to the male kitchen. And this is male ward A. And then this also brings us to the administration building. Oh yeah, so yeah, there's like a tunnel down here. So instead of going through a connector, there's actually one below it on the basement level. And here's the basement of the administration building. I don't think I've shown you this before. Oh yeah, there's some bunnies down here. There's also bats that live down here. But this is the basement of the administration building. This is what it looks like here. Oh yeah, there's also this area underneath the porch. So like that covered entrance. Oh, there's kind of this area down here. So yeah, there's one of the bats, yeah. And that's basically it for the basement, I think. So yeah, there's the 2 staircases that come down here. Still need to work on those, of course. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this update. So yeah, like I've said, I definitely do want to have the roofs in place by the time the next update rolls around. So I do not see myself putting out an update before I get the roofs done. Also do want to have the towers started at the very least. So those are kind of my goals for the next update. And also just kind of working on the interior more. So kind of trying to get that closer to completion. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for update 3. I hope you guys enjoyed, and definitely do not hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. And so yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one as always. So until then, bye for now, everyone.